Hello everyone, I am Hira Khan and I am Data Science and Business Analytics Intern at the Sparks Foundation GRI program from the batch December 2021. Okay, so I am going to perform exploratory data analysis on the data set of global terrorism. Here I have two objectives. As a security or defense analyst, I have to find the hot zones of terrorism. Second is what all security issues and insights can I drive by this analysis. Okay, there are various steps that are involved in the process: importing the data set, importing modules, and so on. So I will discuss all of them one by one. First is importing the data set. I have imported my data set from Google Colab. So this is the step. Second is importing modules. Here I have imported all the necessary modules like NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, Matplotlib. I have also imported sklearn because earlier I thought I would have to do hot encoding, but it was not necessary here, so we can ignore this. Second, I'm reading the data set by the use of Pandas. Here I have used Latin 1 encoding because this was the format of CSV. Then comes shape. Here it is a huge data, you can see. So is the process of dealing with it. Okay. Then df.head to display the top rows of the data set. Here is the data set, as you can see. City, latitude, specificity, vicinity, and attack type, attack 2 type. Okay, so here is an important insight that I have gained from the code data book that I had downloaded from the web. You can also do this. This is my code data book that has helped me to gain the insight of the variables which were in the CSV file. So you can see, like, it has discussed the importance of all the variables and all the informations are there. Okay, let's see casualties and consequences. So here it has discussed like a total number of fatalities. What does NKIL means, NKILUS means, and all of that. So here is an example to show you how it was very helpful for me. Okay, coming back to our code again, df.describe to display the statistical values of the data set. So here you can see like the count, maximum count of every variable, and maximum, minimum, then median. So it's just very important to while visualization during the graph making. See, here it is. Okay, so there were many variables in which there were a lot of null values, or not the values which were not available. So I have dropped all of them so that I could get a cleaner set of data. So I have dropped all of them here in the df.drop step. Okay, next is printdf. I have again printed my data set. Now df.isNull.sum. This is required to find the null values present in the features of the data set. So as you can see, like, I have clean data now. Okay, then df.info. Finally, exploratory data analysis. Now let's observe various features one by one. Okay, so this is the histogram that is showing the number of terror activities during all the years from 1970 to 2020. The data set was available till 2017, so here it stops. Now you can easily read that the maximum number of activities were somewhat in the year 2014, and this graph is left skewed, so it's easily readable. Second, I have also used boxplot to show how the terror activities are spread from the year 1970 to the year 2017. So you can easily get the median of the data set from here, and outliers are easily readable. Now we will read the attacks by different countries and then cities and regions. Okay, so here Iraq is the country that has done most number of attacks, then Pakistan, and so on. Okay, I have also used a bar plot to visualize how a number of activities by different countries are spread. Okay, so you can see here Iraq, and then in now comes region wise attacks. So here in the terms of counts, you can see Middle East and North Africa has done maximum number of attacks, and South Asia followed by South America, and then Sub-Saharan Africa. In the same way, you can see by the use of plot how Middle East and North Africa has done most number of terror activities. Okay, now comes the next step, preservation of statistical accuracy. It is done to improve my accuracy, and in this process I have taken a cumulative of all the variables like nkill and nkillers, nkilter, and so on, so that I may get better results in terms of statistics. Okay, next I have printed the casualties. Now you can see that the maximum number of casualties here are 1,81,690. Okay, so yes, now I have visualized it is by year. So here it is like year wise casualties are depicted using the bar plot here. So you can see that the number of maximum number of casualties are there in the year of 2014-15 also. Okay, then comes attacking methods are bombing, explosion, armed assaults, or assassinations. Now various types of attacking methods are used here to attack different countries. So one important insight that we can have here is that each term, each attacking type has its own meaning. Like, let's take assassination attack. So here you can easily like understand that assassination is only successful when the target has been killed. Otherwise, if it is not successful, it will be called an unsuccessful assassination. So it is like very helpful to get an insight about the different variables. Okay, now yes, the type of weapon, there are various type of weapons that are used. So there are like as you can read from the code book that each weapon has its own coding. So I have not named it here, so I can easily like gain an insight from the code data book by see the coding of different weapons here. Okay, let's see this like this one from biological weapon type 1 includes all these terms, incendiary, vehicle, and subtype then contains next firearms, explosives, fake weapons, and here all of them have their own codings. Okay, then comes attack information. This shows the impact of uh, terror activities on different factors like private citizens and property, military, police, business, and all. So you can see how private citizens and property are affected the most. Okay, next, statistics for India. In case of India, Srinagar is the country which is most affected, and yes, through visualization also you can read. Finally, this is the insight or analysis that I have drawn from the above data. You can read how all these are very useful. Thank you for watching. This is from my site.